Hi y'all, this is So Blessed. Welcome to the Blessed Place. How y'all doing? First of all, I want to say hello and thank you and welcome to the Blessed Place to all my new subscribers. And of course, I thank and appreciate all my old subscribers. You all are truly blessing me with the subscriptions and remarks and views. So thank you. Next, we're going to talk about some answers to a tag video. I was tagged by Gigi, who is To Be Me Is To Be Free. So Gigi, thank you. I was just watching her video and I was just enjoying her tag answers. And at the very end, she said, okay, I'm going to tag some people. Then she named one person, and then she named another person, and then she named another person, and I don't know how many people she named. Then at the very end, she was like, okay, y'all, that's it. Oh yeah, I think I want to tag one more person. And y'all, I'm standing on the sidelines. I've said this before, but I'm standing on the sidelines like the fat kid on the playground. Now, I'm not trying to be rude or discriminate or stereotype, but now y'all know, y'all done seen them fat kids. You might not have been the fat kid, but y'all done seen them fat kids on the side of the sidelines on playground, waiting and hoping to get picked for a team. And they're usually the last one to get picked. Yeah, I was a fat kid waiting on the sideline, just waiting to get picked for this tag. And just like the fat kid, I was the last one to get picked. But just like the fat kid, I was glad to finally be picked. So anyway, let's get started. First question: what inspires you? There's just so much that inspires me, but I'm going to try and narrow this down. Authenticity inspires me. People who have the boldness to be authentic and to be themselves. That just inspires me so much. I mean, it takes boldness, y'all. Because I think a lot of people, and I'm sure a lot more than we know, are hiding behind a facade. They're showing a face that they want the world to see, and then there's this different person behind the face. And I am truly inspired by people who say, this is me. Good, bad, ugly, odd, I don't care what it is you want to call me, but this is me, and this is my true authentic self. Take it or leave it. That inspires me so much. Another thing that inspires me is random acts of kindness. That inspires me so much. When I hear about someone doing a random act of kindness or giving, it makes me say, oh my God, what can I do? What random act of kindness can I do? Who can I give to? Who can I help? So I love to see generosity, and generosity in general, but more specifically, just random acts of kindness. And another thing or person who inspires me is my daughter Derica. She really inspires me. One day when she comes home after she graduates, maybe we'll sit in front of the camera and talk about her 4 years of college. But what inspires me is that she was never the A student, the 100% A student, brainiac, graduate cum laude, summa cum laude. It was, oh Lord, I hope she graduates. No, it wasn't quite that bad. She was always a little above average student, but she was always so disciplined. I never had to tell this girl to do her homework, never had to tell her to study, never had to tell her to be responsible in school. She just always had that intrinsic drive to give it her best. And then after high school, of course, you know, she went on to college. Her first year of college was just a disaster. They were about ready to send her home. Well, first let's go back before college. You know, I think anybody who know about my old videos have heard me say she was involved in a near fatal car accident, broke her neck, was in a halo contraption for about 6 months, missed her 11th grade year of basketball and school. She had to homeschool, but she stayed on task with her school, made excellent grades, graduated, okay, go to college, college first year is a disaster. They're about ready to kick her out of school. They got her on probation. She gets through that and she elevates her GPA. Now, in about 2 weeks, she's graduating. While she's in college, she broke her finger. She didn't get the playing time that she wished she would have gotten. She just went through a lot in college, but yet persevered. Had to lose weight. Went into college overweight. Lost about 60-70 pounds while in college. I can just go on and on about how this girl inspires me. But okay, I probably used up all my time on question number 1. Don't have me to start talking about my daughter, y'all. Okay, number 2. If you could chill with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be? If I could chill with anyone, well, I'll just stick with alive. I even have a video about this. Of all the different people in the world who I could possibly name to chill with, I would absolutely love to chill with Gayle King. Okay, y'all know who Gayle King is? That's Oprah's best friend. And it just has nothing to do with Oprah. I just love Gayle's personality, her intellect, her wit, and what I think I hold most in common with her is that she loves food. And I would just love to just break bread with her. And I think from what I see, she seems to be an awesome mother. So I think I would just love to just, talk to her. Number 3, would you rather have a good life and a bad death, or a bad life with a good death? Very interesting question. But I'd much rather have a good life and a horrible death, even though I'm so afraid of a horrible death. I mean, even now I'm like, God, just let me lay my head down and not wake up one day when it is my time. Hopefully when I'm 95, 100. It just terrifies me to think of having a horrible death. But I much rather have a good life. There's just nothing like a good life. Number 4. Do you know what your purpose is? Do I know what my purpose is? I think that my purpose is to maybe severalfold. To be a giver, and to minister to women. To minister to women about their self-esteem, about their value, about their worth, about the love of God in their life and the love that He has for them. Number 5, what person does your family and friends say you are most like? And what do you think? I don't know of any famous person or infamous person or celebrity or anybody like that who I would be like and that people would say that I'm like. Way back in the day, when I was in my college days, people would compare me to Dawn Lewis, who was the non-traditional student on what was that show? A Different World. So I don't know if anybody remember the student. So, but otherwise, there's nobody that I can say that's famous or celebrity or infamous. In my personal life, I am kind of a mixture of my mom and dad. I have a lot of my mom's ways, being direct, and then I have a lot of my dad in me, who's jovial and carefree and the ultimate procrastinator. So I would say I probably got 75% of my mom and 25% of my dad. Alright, so thank you, Gigi, for finally rescuing the fat kid off of the sidelines and picking me last for this tag, but finally picking me nonetheless. Alrighty. Okay, well, I'm not going to tag any specific person because I just never know who likes to do videos and who don't, and who likes tags and who don't. But feel free, anybody, everybody. I'm tagging all 1,477, or at least that's what it was when I last checked, of my subscribers. So anybody who don't mind doing videos, or if you want to put your answers in the remarks, then I love to get to know you better. That's one thing I love about tags, getting to know people better. All right, yeah, be blessed.